Hi, my name is Jackson Plumstead, and this is my deconstruction of New World. So, as you can see, I swing seconds, 18 seconds, 21 seconds every time I use a skill. That's for the hammer, and then it is 14 seconds, 19, 14 seconds again, and then 19 seconds for each skill. And each weapon has different times that they need in order to use. So, you get 10, 15, 16 seconds here for the rapier, and then I will swap to my ice gauntlet and use 9 seconds, 19 seconds. And this is actually an interesting one. It doesn't start going down until the ice pylon disintegrates, pretty much. So you end up having to wait for that to go away. And once it goes away, then the timer starts for 9 seconds. I was going to include some combat footage for this, but I decided to cut it because the video was way too long. I started grinding on accident. So you see again, 14 seconds, 19 seconds, 21 seconds. Those are each inputs that I have on my computer mouse that has 12 buttons on the side. So I push the 10 button, the 11 button, and the 12 button to activate these skills. So that was my input for that skill. And I also have the normal attacks and heavy attacks that I can use in the meantime while I'm waiting for the cooldowns to stop. So as I'm waiting for the cooldowns to stop, I can easily swap over to my other weapon and start using the other skills that I have. And the trap is used for close quarters, and the two other ones on the sides are for damage over time and damage immediately. Again, I'm just demonstrating the skills. Hammer is good for keeping enemies away, and so when you push the enemies away with that final attack, it gives you time in order to either swap weapons or wait for the next uh, skill to pop up because it finishes. This is kind of funny as well. As I was demonstrating my skills, this person came up and started harassing and annoying me because we just beat them in a war. So you can see later that I challenge him to a PvP duel when he declines because he knows he won't beat. Anyways, besides that, the reason I chose this topic is because I think it's really interesting that when I use an input like the 10 button, the 11 button, the 12 button to use my combat skills, there's a cooldown rate, but then again, I have my secondary weapon. And so I can use that secondary weapon in the meantime while I'm waiting for those other skills to pop up. So it's kind of like having 6 skills all in a row that you each individually have to wait for. I also drank a potion, and it is a 30-second cooldown. So when I drink potions, I have to wait 30 seconds to drink another one. There's also the cool mechanic of whenever I'm using the ice gauntlet, you see the mana at the bottom, and all 3 skills drop me down to 50% on my mana bar, which takes time I would say about 30 seconds to fill back up again. Here I'm showing what different stats show which weapons are better for that stat, and I'm also showing how you unlock skills for different, like my Warhammer here. So there's a skill right there, and each skill has different uses for you uh, when you upgrade them, and buy new upgrades, they affect the time that your cooldown stops. So if I kill an enemy, my cooldown goes away. Thank you.